What is up, everybody? So, with Unordinary ushering in a new era of a new season, which should be happening a day or now at the recording of this video, and hopefully the release of this video if I'm not too lazy. So before that happens, I did kind of want to make it a series that I want to keep up with and to share and to review and explore. So we're starting out with Reis' side story. So now Reis' side story basically is the break between the epic finale of the second season and the ushering in onto the third season. Now I'm going to say this off the bat, and you'll hear this more over and over again. I have several issues with Unordinary, not in a very bad, I would not recommend it type way, but more just like I just don't understand half of the stuff that happened. I just can't. But hey, it's her world. She can do whatever she want with it. But today we're gonna talk about a little bit about Ray's backstory, and it's really interesting because Ray is that character that has more sense than probably everyone in the whole world of Unordinary combined, and he's freaking dead. Good job, Ray. I applaud you and commend you. So, who is Ray? Ray is basically the king. He's the old king after he graduated and Arlo became his predecessor. Ray was the direct opposite of everybody in this story. He believed that they shouldn't have a system on power or create this hierarchy. He wanted to kind of bridge the gap, and the side story basically talks about his beginnings and how he wasn't the strongest kid in school and how he developed that over time. This is my issue with the side story. It's supposed to be a side story about his beginnings, but that's exactly what we got, just his beginnings. Now, I think this is a teaser to more of Ray's side story to come, but for the first two chapters, I just feel like we was expecting a little bit more, and we got basically just like the starting of a normal story or a normal plot. So I'm very interested and piqued about where Uro's going to take this side story, you know, as the series progresses. But the first two chapters were very, how the best way to put it, hype, but we didn't really get much. We still didn't really know much. We don't know about how did Ray get strong. We really just know about how the sparks of the power hierarchy were taking place even in Ray's time. And that's pretty much about it. But it was an interesting story to see nonetheless, and it's really good to captivate on Ray because again, he's one of those characters that just really believed that everyone should be together rather than just fighting over one another just because you have higher power, etc., etc. He's the exact opposite of Arlo, John, Serafino, whatever you think, all of them combined. And it's really interesting. And I would have wished he would have been alive even now, just to see how this would all play in the world of Unordinary. But definitely a lot to see from Ray's backstory, but I want to see a little bit more. And next week or tomorrow, we're getting a new season of Unordinary. I hope I'm being accurate. I'm pretty sure it's the 27th, but it's like 28th over here. That's not the point. My point is this. It'll be very interesting to see what's going to happen at this point. I wonder what Uru is planning because right now she's destroyed her own world. And how does Amber play into this? That's really my question. How does Amber play into all this? Because I feel that Amber is behind John more than people realize because John is just not logical. But again, these are other topics for other videos. Basically, this is about Ray's backstory, and my final conclusion is it was good. We just need more. And maybe this is just her way of teasing us to give us more later, but we need more because there's a lot we just don't know. And that is Ray's backstory in a nutshell. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Unordinary video I make.